Alrighty, so a few months back, might even have been a year ago, I did the 5-lug conversion on the back of the Civic, and I used the Hone Developments low profile nut and washer combo with the FD2 Civic rear hubs and rear brakes. Hone Developments have come out with a new product. As most Honda guys know, they're a bit of Lego, so you just swap different things off different cars and it all sort of works. But Hone Developments identified a very small issue is inside here where the nut goes on, there's actually a little bit of space, that much to be precise. There is nothing holding the, so that space between the hub or the stub and the wheel bearing kit. So that stub is actually a little bit different between the FDs and the EKs. So I'm going to pull all this off and we're going to slot those back in. The kit comes with the extra washers and the spacer, and we're going to reuse the low profile nut. Really easy to do, just pop off the cap. You can leave everything else connected once you've already done the conversion, or you just do it right the first time and buy the whole kit, which they do sell, spacers, washers and nuts all together. That's Hone Developments. So I'll pull this off and show you what I'm doing. Alrighty, so really simple, just rattle that off. It's a 32mm nut. Take off the old washer that I've already used. We'll be reusing this flat washer, which is a specially designed flat washer. It's not using any bodgy old Mazda parts, so that's comes with a honed kit. And one really cool thing about the Hone Developments, all their parts, is they have a full instructions with all the torque settings. Everything you need to know is on here with really nice diagrams, so it's super simple. It tells you the torque specs, and it's just a matter of taking this. There is a little lip on it, so it can only go one way, and just drop that in. Alright, so I've pushed that in all the way. Now it's just a matter of taking the nut or the washer, dropping that in there, and then putting on the low profile nut from Honed and torquing that to spec, and then that's done. Put the cover on, and then it's on to the other side. Now you're probably wondering, why the hell did you even bother doing that? Well, heavy track use, which is what I do intend for the future for this car. Under lateral load, so side loading, when the wheels are loaded up and you're got really sticky tires, which I don't have yet, but if you do have, the hub and everything wants to turn sideways. A lot of load, a lot of G-force on that. And if there's not full contact from the bearing center all the way along the stub axle, then that's just a part where that can fatigue, weaken, can ruin your bearings, and it can also possibly even cause the wheel to fall off, which we don't want. So when you're doing the 5-lug conversion the budget way and putting the FD brakes or the DC5 brakes, or however you choose to do it, there's a few different Lego ways to do it. You got to grab this and make sure you put that on, because that takes up that space, basically makes the stub axle this much longer and takes up all of that area there. So let's get this torqued and job's done. So as you guys know, we've got some pretty awesome products from CIRCUITWORX, namely the bonnet vent, the heel plate and the side skirt. And we also have some epic parts from PIYESA Hub, which is all of the carbon on the car. So we've got a lip, we've got a bonnet, we've got some guards, we've got a roof, we've got a boot, we've got some doors, carbon fiber everywhere. But since turning this into a track car and having the extra low 5-inch side skirts and all the other stuff, the car kind of looks a bit like it's got an overbite like this. Ooh. And that's because the side skirts are lower than the front. And Charlie from PIYESA Hub has come to my rescue. Let me show you what I got. And this here is what I'm really excited to show you guys. It's a, I'm pretty sure it's C West front lip or CW is what they're always online as, but the OGs like me will know C West. C West lip kit, again made of carbon fiber. Nice thin layer. You can actually see through it in some parts, even though it is reinforced slightly with a little bit of fiberglass on the back. But this one much lower. The lip that I've got pretty much is about this big. This one hangs way down, and it's going to fill out the difference between there and make it all nice and level in the front. So my job now is to pull the old one off, just chuck that up on Marketplace and fit this one to the bar. Once this one's all fitted up, and later on down the track I'll be able to make a front lip for this, or an air dam or under tray that's nice and level, and I won't have a big gap to fill with, you know, spaces. I can pretty much just put a straight air dam straight out of that. It's going to be really nice and tidy and smooth. So yeah, that's future Tristan's problem, but for now let's get this on. I'll show you what it looks like in just a moment. Well, that looks about 50 times better. I'm really happy with the fitment of that. I'm not sure how I'm going to secure it without cracking the carbon fiber. I've just got 2 bolts here on the side. The good thing is it's got this little lip here, so it sits on that. Another one here all the way across, so it can't fall down. Check that out, much lower, fits the look and style of the car, plus also matches the side skirts and everything now. Looks way more low, even though I haven't touched the ride height. That's exactly what we want. It's a fist off the ground, whereas on the other side before, with the other lip, it was way up here. So as you can see, not a lot of ground clearance now. 1 fist width, whereas before there was almost 2 of my fists, so it'll be like up here until it touched the lip. So I'm pretty happy with that. Lot better ground effects, and yeah, matches here to here. It's still not perfect. This is a 5-inch skirt. Most of the other guys on the market are 3-inch or 4-inch. This is the big boy for ultimate ground effects aero, and this is as close as we're going to get it without a lip. But once we put a lip on here, that will definitely be the same height off the ground as that and help move the air around the car. So I'm really G'd about that. That looks freaking sick. Way better. I wish I had this lip from the start. That looks awesome. But yeah, big shout out to PIYESA Hub. Freaking unreal carbon everywhere. Still my favorite part, and actually the easiest part to do once we worked out how to do it, was the roof. Really cheering with that. But yeah, the race car is coming along. We've got a few more surprises in store, but I might do another shakedown test at Sandown next month, just because I need to, like I keep saying, learn to drive the car, learn how the car behaves before I do any more mods, because I don't know what's good and what's bad. If I just keep modding it, it may or may not get faster, and I may or may not become a better driver. So I need to keep driving it as it is here. Seat time is the ultimate mod to your car, the driver mod. So that's next on the agenda. But for now, she's done for now. I do have a bunch more parts, but we'll do those at a later date.